Welcome back everyone to my Let's Play of Dragon Quest V. I'm back here in the bonus dungeon, ready to take on the super boss, Estork. He was one of the bosses, not the final boss though, in Dragon Quest IV. So, I'm going to be going in with a party of Bean, Cosmo, and Bianca. So, see how this goes. One of the most important things here is that Bianca has the echoing hat. You can either use Bianca or the daughter, Harriet in my case, but make sure they have the echoing hat. I went with Bianca because Bianca has the Blaze Most spell and will actually do more damage than her daughter. Although her daughter has better defenses because of the Princess Robe. But defense ain't going to be too much of an issue here in this thing. The reason being, Bianca and the daughter have the sleep spell. So Estork here was sleeping, so that's kind of your clue that he is very susceptible to sleep. So with the echoing hat and both Bianca and the daughter having the sleep spell, having it cast twice on a turn pretty much guarantees that you'll be able to put Estork to sleep. Now Estork also takes 2 turns per round, so he has 2 chances to wake up in battle, but we can almost get him into a sleep lock. Then we don't have to worry about his very powerful attacks, because like I said, Estork can attack twice a round. He has a lot of multi-hitting attacks like an Icy Breath. He has the Exploded spell. He has a Fire Breath. He can attack 2 physical attacks. His physical attacks do a lot of damage. He can basically do like 200 damage to every single one of your characters in one round. He also has the Blaze Most spell, just like how Bianca has there. So I started the round off by having Bean use the Drum of War to give everybody by-kill. And the most important thing was to have Cosmo then use the Zenithian Sword. If you didn't have Cosmo with the Zenithian Sword, you can also have Barongo with the Freezing Ray attack. But you need to do that to remove the Bounce spell that Estork comes equipped with. Otherwise, every time you cast the sleep spell or any spell on him, it'll bounce back on you. So, had to use that Zenithian Sword to remove that bounce, and now he's susceptible to spells. So the main goal is basically, I said, have Bianca casting sleep every single round. Like I said, if it doesn't work the first time, usually it will work the second time with the echoing hat bouncing back. So you're almost guaranteed to put him to sleep. Now, like I said, he may awaken if he has 2 turns, so actually I got a little bit unfortunate there. He awakened, and then his second turn he was able to hit. If we start getting low on hit points, I can just have Cosmo use the Healer spell. Bean has the Sage's Stone, so that also casts the Healer spell. I prefer to have Cosmo cast the Healer spell though, just because Bean has slightly better attack power. So, unfortunately, as you saw there, Estork used the Freezing Rays himself, and he removed our buffs. But the only buffs that we have are the by-kill spell from the Drum of War, so it's really easy to apply back to everybody in our party. No use worrying about stuff like Increase, because his attack is so strong that Increase ain't really going to help all that much. If you put too many buffs on your character, it seems to trigger his AI to use that Freezing Ray. So actually I think it's nice not to have a lot of buffs like Increase or the Barrier spell up or your own Bounce spell up. So on turns here when Estork is asleep and doesn't wake up, then we can have Bianca use the Blaze Most spell. Double cast that. Good for about like close to 400 damage. High 300s to 400. So when he does wake up though, then we just cast Asleep. So there, see, it didn't work the first time, but because it echoes, like I said, we can almost guarantee that we lock him down. So yeah, if you don't lock him down, he is very, very tough. Because he hits you so hard, he hits pretty much everybody in your party. He tends to spam the Exploded spell and that Icy or Fiery Breath. So yeah, he hits like a truck. So like I said, it's nice to play defensively here. So Now in the DS remake, you have to try to beat him in under 15 turns to get like a special bonus. I think his has a son, Starkey, that will join your party if you beat him in under 15 turns. It might be a little easier though. I think because in that DS remake, I think they give him a weakness to ice. So that I read that some places you can use the Blizzard Sword on him or Blizzard Magic to deal extra damage to him. Plus in the DS remake you also have 4 party members. They allow your party to be 4, so it might be a little bit easier, but he managed to take him down. And if you get really lucky, he has a 12.5% chance to drop a small medal, 1 in 8 chance, so after you defeat him, he will tell you how many turns it took him to defeat him, so mere 16 turns. So, and then he promises that next time we fight him, it'll be his victory. And then he disappears. You can warp out of here and then come back and refight him again. Like I said, we'll just have to warp out. So I'm just going to show off my stats here real quick. Like I said, I level grind being up to level 60, and other people didn't get that high, but got some pretty close. So, but probably could have done it. Would have taken more turns, of course, but with the lockdown strategy as it showed there, probably could have taken him at like much lower levels. Might have been able to take him at the 40s that I was when I beat the game. So, like I said, he has 9,000 hit points that you think he would have to really be offensive to take care of, but in this case, the best offense is a good defense. So, otherwise, you're spending so much turns. You're wasting so many turns healing your all the damage that he does to you that you're not attacking. So, because every action you spend healing is an action that you're not gonna be attacking. If you do go the healing route, though, I guess some of the good monsters to have would be the healer, the cure, or the king healer monster, because they all have the heal us all spell, which heals everybody in your party to the max hit points. So, oops, I accidentally hit the refill there. I meant to just show off, like I said, I'm showing off all the character stats, just to show what the final things were. We still have a little bit of time left in this episode, though. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show off fighting Estok with a maxed out party. I'll still be using a similar strategy, but obviously at max levels, I'll be, be able to do more damage. So, slightly different change though in the setup here, because Bean is max level, has so many hit points and just innate defense because his agility is maxed out. I went with the Easter egg to equip him with those. Well, not equip him, but to have the 6 items in his inventory in that certain order, so that every single one of his attacks is a critical hit, and that also has the bonus of making everybody's attack a critical hit. So I gave Pippin the Falcon Sword to do critical hits, double critical hits. Same strategy, Flora. Like I said, for the most part, your wives, either Flora or Bianca, have pretty much the same spell selection. Flora has an extra healing spell, and she gets the exploded spell. But the main things we're worried about is the sleep spell and the blaze most spell. So very similar strategy. We will just keep Estok locked down with sleep with Flora. King Bean and Pippin will just be straight up attacking. Their attack boosted by the Drum of War that gave them by-kill. If you notice, I had Flora use the Zenithian Sword at the beginning. Yeah, you don't have to equip the Zenithian Sword to use it as an item in battle. So it doesn't matter, like, you don't have to have your son use the Zenithian Sword. Just give it to any one of your party members and they can use it as an item. Obviously they can't equip it, but they can get that special effect to remove Estok's bounce spell, allowing him to be hit with the sleep spell, and then of course the blaze most spell. One thing I did with Bianca, just to help a little bit with her damage, I think I don't know if it helped with the damage or not, but I did equip Bianca's ribbon. If you noticed when I was showing off their equipment and stats, I did have Bianca with her ribbon to give her a little bit extra wisdom. I've heard that some people say wisdom increases your damage because it factors into your spell damage. Other people says it doesn't do anything. The only thing it does is for monsters to have them obey your command. But I was just, I guess, kind of like a placebo. If it worked, it worked. If it didn't work, well, it just gave me a little bit of a peace of mind. So, giving that extra plus 10 wisdom. So I'm taking a little bit of slow time here because I was trying to get a really good turn count. I have not heard certain things. I've heard different things. I heard the record was 9 turns to defeat him in. I think that's probably wrong because I ended up defeating Estok here in 7 turns, and I'm like not the best game player ever. I mean, I try to go deep into these games and get all their secrets and stuff like that, but some people just obsess over games so much, and I don't think that I would have the world record in terms of the best Estok fight. But yeah, you'll see here that I wound up getting 7 turns to defeat Estok. So, and didn't get lucky and didn't get a small medal. But how can this be that Estok was defeated in a mere 7 turns? Yeah, so the critical hit really helped out, And now I guess I can show off the stats of this maxed out party. As you can see, a lot of people. There's the equipment set up for everybody. Most of the characters tended to max several of their stats. It's like King Bean max, I think, like his strength, maybe his agility. Same with like Cosmo. I think the women all maxed out their strength, their agility and intelligence. So yeah, 255 is the max stat you can get. Looks like 10 million experience is the most experience you can get to max out everything. If you hit 99 before that, but I was like, well, if I'm getting that close, I might as well just max everything out. Cosmo maxing out some stuff. So this is why when I was going through my party, the playthrough I had, I didn't give King Bean, or Bean in that case, or Cosmo, like strength seeds, because I knew that they just inherently max out strength. So I ended up giving strength stats to Harriet, because she doesn't max out her strength. He need to give her agility seeds because she naturally maxed out her agility. Look at Barongo there, maxing out strength and agility. So yeah, got a lot of stats there. So speaking of stats, in the next episode, I will be showing off the stats of all the monsters in the game that you can equip. Like I said, including Barongo, there are 41. So I'll be showing off all of them in their little groups, just to compare them, because like I said, I kind of grouped them by the equipment draw they have. So take care, have a good one. I'll see you in the next episode with a bunch of monsters. Bye.